Hi, my name's Jo. I'm gonna do a little yoga sequence for you. It'll be about 15-20 minutes long. You don't need any yoga experience if you haven't done it before, that's fine. Just make sure you're wearing something comfy that you can move easily in, so a tracksuit or leggings, pajamas would be fine. And you might want a blanket or a cushion, something to make yourself comfortable on the ground. It's all going to be on the ground. You can do it on a mat if you have a yoga mat. You can just use your carpet. You can spread a towel out on the floor. Anything like that will be fine. So to start, we're just going to sit comfortably, cross-legged, or if you prefer to sit kneeling, you can do that. And you could do this first bit in a chair. If you're more comfortable sitting in a chair, that would also be fine. So you might sit up on a blanket or a cushion, just lifting your hips up slightly. It's a bit more comfortable. And if you're happy closing your eyes, now would be a good time to shut your eyes and just take a couple of deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And just try and let go of a bit of your day or anything that's going on in your mind that's a little bit busy. Could you breathe in nice and deep? Breathe out a big sigh. Just release it. Give yourself this time just to move and breathe, without thinking too much about the rest of the world for a moment. And take one hand to rest over your heart and the other hand onto your belly. And for this first bit of the class, I just want you to notice how your breath is moving in your body. So as you inhale, feel your breath move under your hands. And if you can't feel your breath in that bottom hand, could you try and send it all the way down as you breathe in, down towards your belly? See if you can allow that bottom hand to move with your inhale. And a lot of us, especially if we're busy or we're looking after people all the time or we're running around getting everything done, we breathe a lot in the top of our chests. It's kind of an anxious breath. But we can calm ourselves down by sending breath down to the belly. So notice that as you breathe now. If you're feeling it all in the top hand, can you send it down towards the bottom hand? And this is all we're going to do for a moment. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the nose, nice and slowly. Breath moving under the palms. And notice how your body fills and swells slightly as you inhale. You get a little bit bigger. And then as you exhale, your hands drop back, your body contracts slightly, the breath leaves your body. And we're going to move at the same time as breathing now. So I want you to open your eyes, keep that nice, steady, calm breath. And then inhale to sweep your arms up above you. Exhale, bend your elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades together and let out a big sigh. And we'll do this a couple of times. Inhaling, sweep your arms up, look up to your fingers. Exhaling, squeezing your shoulders back, drawing your elbows back. Big breath out. One more, inhale. Exhale. Good. Take your right hand onto the ground and send it away from you a little bit. We're going to do a side stretch over to the right. So sweep your left arm up and overhead. And you'll feel your left ribs kind of stretching and opening up. I want you to take that top hand, that left hand, and bring it to the side of your body and rub up and down, right over those ribs. And you'll feel the ribs, you'll feel the side of your body under your hand. Give yourself a moment, just connecting with yourself. We disconnect from our bodies all day long when we're busy, so it's nice to bring yourself back into what you feel like. And then once you're done, reach the arm back, up and over. And now can you send your breath right into that bit that you were rubbing, right into your left ribs, your left lung. And you might sense a bit of movement there now as you breathe. Keep stretching over to the right. And then come all the way up, back into the center. We're going to twist, so that top hand, send it behind you. And bring your right hand to hold onto your left knee. So you're turning around to the left side. And can you sit up as tall as you can, especially as you breathe in? Feel that lift. And as you exhale, twist a little bit further. And turn your head round to face the front. It's really tempting to do all of the twists in our neck. But can you do it from your spine, right from the base of your spine? Take one more breath like this, breathing in nice and tall. Breathing out, big twist. And then let go and come all the way back into the center. Interlace your fingers. Breathe in, push your palms away, and then lift them up above your head and have a little wiggle. It's as if you could lift your ribs away from your hips. Just sway a bit from side to side as if you're making lots of space in your body. One more breath like this, big lift. And then exhale, bend the elbows, squeeze the shoulders together. Big breath out. We're going to go the other way, so take your left hand to the ground. Find that point where you feel nice and supported, and then lift your right arm up and over and feel that big stretch in the right side body. Take the hand, find your ribs, give them a rub, give them a bit of love. This lovely body of yours that does so many wonderful things, like breathing. Try and find the breath in that right side. And then send the arm up and over. Maybe it's a little easier to connect to that side of your body now. Take one more breath like this. And then come all the way back up, twisting to the right this time. Top hand goes behind you. Left hand finds your right knee. Breathe in, sit up nice and tall. Breathe out to twist. And then look forwards. And it's tempting to twist too much in our neck, and it can cause lots of neck issues. So this twist is about the whole of your spine. So think about your lower back. Allow your lower back to twist. The middle of your back behind your ribs. One more breath. And then come all the way back into the center. Roll your shoulders. Loosen your neck. And come onto all fours. So, if you've got sore knees or if you're on a hard floor, it's nice to have a blanket or a towel to put onto the ground underneath your knees. Just makes it feel a bit more luxurious, and why not? Make it comfy. Come up into a tabletop, so just a flat back position. And then I want you to walk your hands forwards and take them a little bit wider. And you're going to do really big circles with your body. So imagine you're drawing a circle from the center of your chest, going all the way forwards and then all the way back. And you make this as big as you like, as slow as you like. Doesn't really matter what it looks like. Start going the other way. And if you feel comfortable, why not close your eyes so you can really concentrate on how it feels to move your body like this rather than what shape you're making. This doesn't matter at all. One more big circle. Really feel it in your hips and your shoulders. And then come back to that all fours position. Hands are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. And this time you're going to walk your hands forward, straight in front of you. And we're going to come to a puppy pose. So your chest is going to drop towards the ground, fingers reach away, and your forehead is going to rest on the ground. And you can let your arms go floppy. And then think about where your hips are. Could you keep them right above your knees? And you might wiggle your bum a little bit, just to stretch into the left and the right sides. And take a couple of breaths like this, breathing in nice and slow. And as you exhale, can you feel your chest drop down a little bit towards the floor? And don't push, there's never any need to push in yoga. Just let your body do what it's doing. And then slowly coming back onto all fours. Take your time, be kind to yourself. And we're going to come into a lizard pose. I'll change direction so you can see me clearly. You don't need to. And then take your right foot and step it all the way forward so it comes outside that right hand. And take a little rock with your hips. It's a big hip stretch. And if you've needed to help your foot forwards, that's fine. If it doesn't come all the way, that's fine as well. Just do your best, bring your foot forwards. And you can rock from side to side. You could go forwards and back with your hips, anything you like. Just give your hips a moment to settle into the stretch. And if this feels like a lot, then maybe just stay here, keep doing this movement. And if you want to do a bit of a twist here, which can feel really nice, take your right hand onto your right knee and begin to turn your chest around to the right. And you could stay here holding onto your knee, nice open chest, Or you might lift that arm right up, look down to the floor. You could circle the hand, anything you like. Just have a good stretch. One more breath like this. Keep your awareness on your breath, how it feels to breathe. And then slowly bring that hand back down and step back. All fours. Take a moment. Notice if there's a difference on the left and the right side of your body. Sometimes there is after we do a stretch on one side. See if you can bring your awareness to that. And then we'll go the other way. Tend your left foot outside your left hand or as close as you get. Don't worry, as long as there's no pain, this is all good. Let your hips sway. You can rock about, anything you like. Just allow your body to move. And if you haven't done much yoga before or you haven't done it for a while, this is going to feel like a big stretch. So be kind to yourself. One of the reasons we practice is to build a good relationship with our bodies. So give yourself time, take the pressure off. Maybe take your left hand to hold on to that left knee, beginning to turn your chest around to the left. You could stay here, you could lift the arm up. Might feel different on this side, it often does. And then slowly lower the hand. Nice and easy, drop your knee back, so you're coming back to your tabletop. We're going to take a child's pose, so take your knees wide, drop your hips all the way back to rest on your ankles and reach your arms forwards. And can you put your forehead on the ground? And if this doesn't feel comfy, you can prop some pillows and cushions under your bum and sit your bum back on that rather than onto your heels. Make sure you've got something under your knees if your knees are tight. And you could even put a cushion under your forehead so your head is supported if it needs it. And I want you to take a couple of really slow breaths here. You're folding in towards yourself. Can you let your face soften, your belly soften, your arms get heavy? And give yourself a moment just to be really still, really settled on the earth. Let the ground hold you up. And then really slowly begin to lift yourself up. You can walk your hands back in. And we're going to come to sit on the ground. So bring your bum onto the ground. Bring your feet in front of you. Soles of your feet together. So they kind of open up a bit like a book. And bring your hands to hold onto your feet. And we don't give our feet much love. Most of us. I don't. Maybe you do. I don't. So just take a moment to appreciate your lovely feet. Give them a squeeze, a bit of a massage, maybe push your thumb right into that center point of your foot. And then keep your hold on your feet and breathe in to sit up nice and tall. And when you do that, can you let your shoulders drop down? So let your shoulder blades move down your back, lots of space for your neck. And we're going to move and breathe at the same time again, breathing in to sit up tall. And then breathing out, use that contact with your feet to draw your chest forwards. You don't have to go very far at all, breathing in to sit back up. These can be little tiny movements, it's still good as long as you can feel it. So you're inhaling to sit up, you're exhaling to move forwards, and I want you to go with your breath. We all move and breathe at different paces, so allow yourself to fit into what your body wants to do. And some of you will love this feeling and want to keep rocking and breathing. But some of you will want to bend forwards a bit more, in which case you can let go of your feet and start to sway a little as you stretch your arms forwards. And again, don't push. There's never any need to push in yoga. You just allow yourself to settle where you end up. We're all a different level of bendiness. It's not a competition, thank goodness. And take a couple of slow breaths before we move anywhere else. Relax the back of your neck and then lift yourself back up. And we're going to end as we started. Cross your legs, let your knees drop out to the sides. If this isn't comfy, you can kneel, you can go find a chair, sit in a chair. We're just going to relax now. Bring your hands back onto your body, one over your heart, one over your belly. And then if you're happy to close your eyes, then close your eyes. If not, just lower your gaze, look down towards the floor. Stop looking at anything, just let everything be quite soft. And can you get a sense of the pressure of your hands on your body? Take a moment to feel your breath under your hands. And bow your head down towards yourself, towards your heart. And can you send yourself a bit of love to this amazing body that does so much for you and for other people as well, I'm sure. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Feel that breath under your palms. Exhale with a big sigh. We'll do that one more time. Big, slow breath in. Palms lifting with that breath. Lots of space in your body. And then exhale, big sigh, soften your shoulders. And you can stay here for as long as you like. Give yourself lots of time to rest, especially if you've gone to find a comfy chair. You just stay where you are. Allow your body this time to be still and peaceful. And I'll see you again soon.